Welcome NW community. Tonight we have got a great Premier League match for you. The Spartan Hoplites will be facing the 79th Regiment of Foot Cameron Highlanders. The stream is brought to you by NWL-eSports, and of course I'm not alone here. I have got my colleagues here, Gazerbeam and Tansek. How are you guys doing?
I'm fine, thank you, True.
Yeah, me too. Thanks to good to be here.
Alright, what are your expectations on tonight's match?
Well, actually, I'm quite hyped for tonight's match, because we got, you know, pretty well-known regiments here, seeing as they are both fighting in First League, seeing as this is Premier League, and, you know, I'm really excited how this is going to turn out, and, you know, to see who wins which encounter. Also excited for the stream tonight, just like the alpha, I don't know, and yeah, Tansek.
Yeah, well said there by Gazerbeam. That's what I want to say too, and like, yeah, nothing to add there.
Alright, gentlemen. Yeah, that's pretty cool. I'm also looking forward to it. The Spartans, also well renowned, and the 79th, also a great name. Past there were quite some regiments with that name, and right now the 79th is in a good state. So I'm actually looking forward to a great fight. Right now we are waiting a little bit. It appears there are still some people coming in and going to join one or the other side. I'm actually curious what we're going to see here. I'm kind of know that the Spartans always try to push on their melee side. You know, they have strong melee, so I'm not sure whether they want to push it, you know, because the 79th is not going to be played with that easily. So yeah, let's see about that. Right now, actually somebody wanted to be mentioned in the stream. Where was that guy again? It was your Turk. Hey man, now you're on the stream.
Very good, very good. All right. Yeah. Well, this is it for tonight's game. Basically, what we are waiting here. Basically, while we are waiting, let me just quickly use the time, seeing as we have 32 people watching it right now. If you feel uncomfortable watching the stream right now, you can of course take a look at all First League's matches later on. They will all be uploaded on Twitch. So if you have to go now, don't be mad. You will be able to see the Twitch later, the stream later on again. Excuse me. And yeah.
Yeah, also on YouTube. We both upload down to Twitch and YouTube.
Same.
Twitch is going to be our main platform, but of course you can also put it on YouTube. Oh, we'll put it on YouTube and you can watch it there.
Absolutely.
Indeed. And also maybe... Oh, there we go. A nice volley by the Spartans.
Alright. Yeah, this is actually kind of new. I don't know if you're new to the season, to the new season. The amount of bullets is reduced to 10, so now it actually matters when you take a shot. In the past, when you had 30 rounds, well, you could just shoot all day long, basically. It could take you up to 30 minutes to get rid of all these bullets. You could camp behind a hill and just, well, give the enemy all your metal. But, yeah, let's actually get started right after reset.
Indeed, and good luck to both regiments.
Yeah, good luck.
So... take a look at what we can see right now. You can see both going for the upper hill area. Actually, Spartan's taking a little slope down there, while the 79th is already taking the first volley, shooting at long range at the Spartans. They're right now moving through that little valley over there.
Didn't hit anything.
Spartans are behind cover right now, so no target there for the 79th now.
You can see the 79th, pretty enthusiastic, war crying all the way, while forming up a line on the left of the commander, and taking another shot at the Spartans.
Well, anyone hits there.
Now the Spartans are forming up to fire at a not fully reloaded line. Oh, there was a lucky hit, and another, and another. Oh wow, 3 lucky hits there. Unfortunately, no kills. That is very disappointing.
Impressive to hit on that range, though.
Yeah,
I gotta
well, I'm
say.
not sure if that was skill though. No offense, but on that distance, it's most likely not skill if you hit something, right? I'm not sure. Well, I'm not a skirmisher, you know. I don't have that knowledge, but it seems that it is actually only luck.
Very good. So we got one massive gap actually in both lines right now. And oh, Spartans forming up again. They now have to be quick because of that little gap there.
Another hit. Now the 79.
first
And there we have the
responding.
first blood by the Spartans. The 79th Private James McAllister. But 79 isn't taking too long to recompensate for that kill. And they made a double kill. That is
Looking very good here on
great
both
shootout we
sides.
can see here. That's a great shootout.
Yeah, mid-range shootouts are the most interesting ones because, well, you have a distance you can actually hit something while you aim the enemy, and it's not just luck. Alright, Spartans moving in closer now, or closing in a little bit. Let's hope.
I'm actually looking forward to the first charge.
Yeah, so am I. I can't actually wait for it.
You know, like, as soon as we saw the first charge, it's gonna go way more intense.
We also already got a circular movement again. It's just always happens. This
Yeah.
awesome circular movement. Yeah, it's always a good question. Which regiment will stop first in the most awkward position, and which is able to react faster? The
This is
Spartans already
79.
chasing
Oh.
the back of the 79th. 79th putting themselves in a line here, trying to form up to eliminate the threat. Now again moving out. Spartans immediately going into a charge here. Very well, we have a melee charge right now.
This is gonna be very interesting, so we can see both extremely solid lines while charging.
There's
one backstabber of
Yeah,
the...
there's one brave Highlander running around the back, and now you get smushed in the face. Oh, man,
Very
that
good.
was
This
kind of
is-
unlucky.
This is very interesting to see right now. You can see, like, you
Whoa.
can see the Highlanders, you can see the 79th trying to flank around. Wow, that was a... Whoa! That was really quick. That was really quick how they destroyed the lines. Now we got pretty much duels and
So
4
4 to 5
right
there.
now here.
Yeah, we have a 1v1 on the side. Let's hope they finish it fast enough to get to the members, and then we have a 3v3. Now a 4v4, actually.
4v4,
Now,
yeah.
never mind. A 3v3.
2v3 now.
Not over yet. It's
No.
still not decided.
One got hit there. Second one is down.
Oh,
And
my
the last
God.
one is down, and first win
First
to
round
the
goes to the
Spartans.
Spartans.
Yep.
Congratulations on the first round. But there's way more to come. So now
Yeah,
both
there's way more
regiments
to
saw. So now both regiments saw how good is the other regiment at shooting and how good is the other regiment in melee. You can see 79 forming up a line left and right and taking the first shots while Spartans are moving down the hill, trying to get some lucky shots there.
I
Absolutely.
actually have to get back a little bit to the melee. It was actually very even. You know, there was quite some good ideas on either side, and I heard there were quite some mistakes. You know, that lonely backstabber on the 79 side. I mean, he was surely he was brave, but he was dead very fast. So that might not have been the best idea. And both sides actually played out very even, and in the end it was just an unlucky, or not just, it was an unlucky right block from the 79th guy. It happens sometimes that on your screen you do a down block or upper block and you actually do side block. It happens, it sucks, but well, you can't change it.
Yep, that's exactly. I think this is exactly what we're
Oh.
gonna see in the following rounds here. Now we got a mid-range shootout again.
3v1, 3v2, 3v3 trade right there. Good shooting from both sides as they move on.
Both trying to get a better angle now, and 79 already shooting again. Now they gotta
Yeah.
reload.
Playing very aggressive.
That was a great angle there. The 79th was already positioning themselves in ahead of the Spartans moving line, but the 79th was not reloaded. Spartans are able to punish them now and give them some...
Oh, yeah.
And the
There we go.
Spartans
That's the
have their
punishment.
comeback, yeah.
That's the punishment.
That is a very good trade for the Spartans. That's what happens sometimes. You're not reloaded when the enemy is in a close range. That is what happens. That is what I talked yesterday about, or what I talked about yesterday when the Run Regiment failed to use that opportunity, and it was just very good. And now we already got the circular movement again. But the Spartans, no, it's a charge.
Oh, they're charging
again.
Oh, or not.
It's not.
Whoa.
They're forming up again.
Was there like miscommunication, or was what?
Reloaded in the front part?
Oh shit!
Close range. Oh, there we go.
Oh, now we're going to charge.
Right, looks pretty even again. And compare. Oh.
Two
So the
kills.
right side splits themselves up a bit.
Oh.
The right
Indeed,
flank
indeed,
splitting
indeed.
themselves up and isolating.
Teammate kill.
79 doing extremely good with
On
the
both
two
sides.
split up.
Very, very
Very
good.
awesome melee.
Yeah,
That is
ridiculously
compliments
good.
on the melee 79. That was. Oh my goodness. Congratulations to
Yeah.
79 this round. But like I gotta say, in comparison to yesterday's second league match, the melee looks way more solid, and this is why
Yesterday
they are
it was
in
more
Premier
about
League.
luck, you know. It was
Indeed,
more about
indeed,
luck.
yeah.
Who's at the right time at the right place. Now it looks like, well, I'm not just want to be lucky. I will be at the right place at the right time, and that's pretty nice to see.
Yeah.
79th there, still trying to get the long range shots. Try to get some lucky shots, but it didn't work out so far.
Yeah, they have to. At least can try, right? The last
Yeah.
one was very good. I hope that the Spartans just won't give up and give them another good round of melee, because both sides can do it right now. I wouldn't say one has the upper hand, and so
Yeah,
it
gotta
should be a
agree there.
fair melee. You shouldn't get too afraid of the enemy here. All right, both lines crossing paths now.
See what they do.
Alright, and now Spartans forming up, taking the first shot on the 79th. While
First blood.
now the 79th have the chance to move to better. Oh no, Spartans moving.
Yeah, Spartans moving out. They have some people not being reloaded, but the majority is still reloaded, which is
Yes.
always a good thing. Right now in this situation, it is a good thing. You need some people to be reloaded.
Was a really good move for the Spartans to move out there in punctual.
Yeah,
Giving
not too-
79th a good chance to shoot at them. Yeah.
Right, the angle is a bit in favor of the 79th right now, but let's see. Going to happen. 79th moving out again. The Spartans again in the circular movement.
They're
Doing
going.
some sort of ripple march here and forming a line to the left of their commander.
And
Give
there we
them
have it
hell.
again. The close ranged shooting. And
So
going
the-
over into the charge.
Worked out a little bit better for the Spartans. Now they're going into the charge and going to melee each other. See what happens there.
Both flanks extremely strong, while the middle
Very,
is
very
taken
good
out by the
flank.
Spartans. Oh my
Wow.
goodness. This-
Spartans.
That was a good flanking and a good fight on the middle, and what always happens, it's kind of interesting to see. You always have to watch the right flank, sort of, always isolating itself, right? It's
Yeah.
like kind of ridiculous. Like we always have these 3 or 4 people on the very right flank, just going like, "Oh Lord, no, I'm not fighting with you. I'm just,
Yeah.
we're just going to do our own little group fighting here on the side."
Wow. I actually forgot what I wanted to say. Fucking hell.
Well, that happens sometimes, I guess. Again, both teams moving on ahead. This time on a different part of the map. The 79th moving forward to the right, and let's see what the Spartans and 79th have in store for us. 9 forming up again and trying to get a lucky shot out.
As always.
And of course, Spartans going past the line, enemy firing enemy line.
Not
In a
taking
parallel
any
manner, that's
casualties.
just what you want to do. Now the
Oh.
ripple march, that's perfect. You want to get to as close as possible while the enemy is not reloaded, and fire right now.
Now fire.
This might be a
First
good
blood.
opportunity now.
This looks like... This looked like at least 79th would have the upper hand.
Yeah.
But,
They traded. It's pretty much even.
then again... That is true. That is true.
You should not forget the little hill between those lines.
No.
You know, from the above it looks like there's no freaking hill, but if you look closely, there's a little hill, which makes it a little bit more difficult because now you can't shoot in the enemy's foot, so it's even more difficult to hit the enemy.
Right, both going to the circular movement now, and Spartans making it on the Ripple March, which might be a charge. No, it's the Ripple March, and they're firing. 79 taking back. Fire.
Now they're charging.
And now we go over to the charge again. So that's basically the same. We can see every single round the same techniques here. I wonder if whether one of the regiments will use this against the other, the opposite regiment. Because, well, pretty much we've seen for the 3 rounds so far, always the same. Despite the melee aspect, that was very well fought by 79th again. And it's really interesting to see how they, you know, first round 79 wins the charge, then the next round the Spartans win the charge. Gotta say, both regiments have extremely good melee fighters here.
Yeah, it's even. You know, that's the cool thing, and it's always interesting to watch when you have a even ground. You know, when you have almost even regiments, and it's always very interesting to watch. I think I just asked myself in that last scene, the 79th could have just do an about march or a counter march, and it would have gotten way more kills without losing anyone. I mean, it didn't affect them at all in the melee, but that would be an opportunity. But of course, it's always easier to say when you're just sitting back here and spectating and not being in command. You know.
Yeah,
always,
right.
It's always the same. All right, the about march from the Spartans. Trying to close in on the 79th now. 79th moving a bit backwards to position themselves to form up a line probably and give a good mid-range volley on a passing Spartan line. Oh, Spartans again ripple marching to close the gap. Now forming up a line.
So you see a lot of ripple marching by the Spartans.
An instant reaction from the 79th.
Yeah, fast reaction. Unfortunate, he lost one guy though.
Try to get some kills.
So the Spartans are mostly not reloaded, but before the 79th will be in position.
Well, that's a deadly angle. That's a deadly
angle. Yeah, the Spartans do that, so they had to move out. They had to move out. So still, quite a few Spartans are not reloaded. So they might need that time to reload, or they just go into melee.
About march by the Spartans again.
Yeah, no, they're reloading right now. The 79th is too far away right now. They have to position themselves, so it doesn't really matter. Now the Spartans are mostly reloaded and can move out without having to fear a firing engage. The Ripper March again.
Ripper March.
And now the counter march. That is just what I talked about. No, it's actually a charge. It's actually a charge.
It is a charge, and it looks like 79th is surrounding Spartans somewhat.
Yeah, now it's a question, will the Spartans let that happen? No, the Spartans
split like 2 fronts.
Wow.
Yeah, the Spartans got through the middle, and the left side is almost down, the left flank is down. You know, from Spartan side, they won the left flank. And now they're picking off the last remains of the 79th. Those are fighting very bravely, though, and very good right here. You can see that. We have this little 2-wee knife.
Very, very good fighting as always from the Spartans. Last one remaining.
Congratulations! Congratulations. That was really well played. So we got the side swap now.
First.
Yeah, out of time, basically. Yeah. 3-2 for the Spartans so far. There's still a possibility the Spartans could lose, and there's a possibility the Spartans could win. So it's not lost for the 79th either. They can still win it as well. I mean,
there's another reset. And we're live.
Alright.
Right, so now the 79th is playing as the Frenchies. I'm moving up the hill and probably just forming up again, getting out that first volley. Maybe they want to get some lucky shots again. You never know. if you get that lucky shot done, you invest 1/10 of your ammunition, but you might get some good kills. And actually, no, they're just passing the hill, and I'm looking like a full retard here. I was like, oh man, you know, I have all the knowledge. Oh, they will come up. Oh,
right, Spartans
no, they won't.
Actually,
the
shot.
Spartans, yeah. Man, that's...
I mean, you take a very, very big risk at shooting with the long range, especially when you only have 10 bullets. And but if you take the risk and it's worth, when you even get 1 kill, it's still fucking worth. Of course.
Indeed, yeah. Or maybe I take the best mini fight on the other regiment. So you'll never know. So now 79, picking up the muskets and shooting at the Spartans that are rebel marching again. And now back into the line, trying to decrease the distance between both, going over into a line and shooting back.
No first blood.
Firing.
Of course, both lines trying to... No, actually, the 79th is not trying to lower their hitbox or reduce their hitbox by facing to the right or to the left side. Kind of surprising. That's what the Spartans do. They want to reduce the hitbox. If it really... I think it's just a minor reduction of the hitbox, but maybe it saves a life, you never know.
Oh, first blood. From the 79th there. Oh, second blood.
Taking
very good
quite
shot.
Some people on the Spartan side. There, another hit.
Another hit, yeah.
Somehow I was spectating that one.
Yeah, it's like always like, oh man, let's spectate this guy, and then now he gets hit or killed.
Spartans get. Oh, Spartans getting close. 79th moving away.
Again, ribbon marching.
Yeah, ribbon marching as well.
Will they now go over into shooting?
They
No,
not.
won't. Now the ripple march again.
They try to confuse.
Yeah, that is the charge. That
Wow.
is the charge. Those are very good techniques. Like both commanders are trying to hide what they actually want to do. They never know if they're going to stop and shoot or if they are going to charge instantly.
You could call it
That's
mind
really
games.
That is really good.
Wow. Some kills for the Spartans.
Right, again, the middle just broke away. You know, that's something that happens very fast.
Yeah.
On both sides, you know, the middle just breaks away, the middle part. And then it's just left flank and right flank, and the question is which flank wins fast enough. It appears that the 79th had a little opportunity on what I call the right flank, and the Spartans on the other side. So, well, it's just literally that's it. You know, who wins which flank fast enough.
And obviously, watching the stream now,
Wow.
if we're talking about left or right flank, we can't really tell which one.
Yeah, it's difficult to say because we're not watching the stream, because the stream, of course, has a delay.
What is happening there?
Well,
So misclick.
ownage.
Great ownage there from Rommel.
That was
Right.
a great final stand.
Yeah.
That was a great final stand against 3 guys. But then again, the round goes to the 79th. Oh, Jesus Christ, that's really...
3-3 there now.
It's like always it's like playing tennis. It's like playing tennis.
See what they're going to do now.
Yeah, these are like these awkward games I always used to have when I was a child, and I always used to play table tennis, you know. And it was always the same way, you know. I managed to get one point, and then, well, other side, my enemy.
Oh!
That's when I did my another point, and I always continued that way. It was kind of
First blood there.
annoying. But yeah, it's a very, very, very good match right now.
Yeah, especially because it is like tennis, because
Yeah.
you're never gonna know who's gonna win the next round.
Yeah, exactly. You never know who's going to win the next round. Both commanders are... I mean, okay, both commanders are very experienced in what they do. They've worked several matches. You know, you cannot actually count them in one hand, or on two. We couldn't count them, alright? Let's just put it that way. Both are very experienced. Both know what they do, and both try to lure the enemy into a trap, right? So that's what I want to do. And, well, of course, if the enemy is experienced, you will not go for the trap. You know, not everybody's like Obi-Wan Kenobi and say like, hey man, let's actually get into that trap, you know? Alright, apparently he wants to greet his grandma.
I read that as well. I had a little giggle there.
Me too, man.
Yeah.
Whoa!
Of course,
Nice
if
volley.
you're referring to commanders, we mean, you know, the COs, the officers, the colonel, the whatever. But because of, you know, different regiments, you know, French regiments and English regiments and all that stuff, and German regiments, we're just gonna refer to commanders, because otherwise it's gonna be, for languages we don't know, it's gonna be too hard for us.
Yeah, especially the Spartans. They have kind of I mean, they have cool ranks. You know, they're probably authentic and stuff like that. You know, all the cool stuff. But I can't pronounce that. You know, so well, we gotta get around that somehow. You know, it's probably very easy, but I can't pronounce it. So better not say it than to pronounce it wrong. At least that's my politics right here. They're both sides a bit defensively right now.
Indeed, yeah. We got 79 behind, you know, behind that little hill.
And actually getting some puck shots off and
Indeed,
hitting
yeah.
something and killing
Headshot
something.
even. Yeah.
Yeah.
None about march by the Spartans, going back to battle position probably where they have a bit of more cover or higher
Yeah,
ground.
because the position the 79 is in right now is very, very uncomfortable, you know. The Spartans would have to walk right beside the map ending, you know, and they would have to, well, literally just drive into that line of the Frenchies. And you never know if that's a good idea. I'd say it's never a good idea to just march onto an enemy line and be like, oh man, let's wreck that shit.
I mean, the whole round is completely different than the others. The other rounds were like very aggressive playstyle with very quite quick charge, I think. And this round is very, very passive from both
So
sides.
this round takes long, yeah. Then that, you know, it kind of gets to the end right now. you
Yeah.
know,
They're getting closer and closer.
Indeed. And you know, they have to. Of course, they have to be.
Oh, they line up the
Oh,
another time. Oh!
now we got the mid-range shooting, actually close-range shooting.
Very
that
good
was
shots from
massive
both
shootout.
sides.
Massive kills on both sides.
And now they
going
charge.
on to charge again.
Let's see
What I want,
what
what
will
I want to
happen.
say is, of course, you have to be careful now at this point.
The Spartans would.
We can see again the massive gap in the middle, splitting
Yeah.
it up into two fronts again. That's really interesting to see.
Yeah.
Because
True.
you know, people fighting on the left side won't pay attention to the right side that much anymore.
Spartans
If there's this
played
gap
this.
in the middle.
Yeah, right. But
I was
these,
just following a guy and he was just standing around.
but the splitting up game is way better for the Spartans. They can handle the situation way better than the 79th.
Yep. By the looks of it, yeah.
And I don't know if that's
Now
the plan, but
79
they can.
sees.
Yeah, but I don't know if it's
Where
the
they
plan.
are.
But looks like. Oh wow!
There we go.
Didn't really expect that, to be honest.
Spartan Calixus, and there he goes with a backstab.
So it's a 4-3 for the 79th right now. It's going to get very tense right now because neither side wants to lose. Hey, that's pretty obvious. The
Yeah,
79th just said, like, just in that last round, the 79th was like, hey man, I don't want to lose this match, right? We're gonna sit here, we have 10 rounds, let's use them and get rid of as many people as possible of your line, so we can go into melee and just bash you. But actually, the melee was what decided it, and it was very even again, and I'd say it's a bit unlucky on either side because I didn't see any superior movements on one side. You know, like both sides had good movements, good moves, and did good teamwork, but also I also saw on either side, I saw people just standing around and watching. You know, like, hey, cool, see that teammate over there who's fighting, and I just sit back. Of course, it's I know it's easier said than done, you know, but that is where I think, you know, neither side is really in that much better than the other side in melee here. So it's just luck or bad luck right now, most likely. At least that's my point of view. So again here, 79th, trying to get some kills. Get rid of one bullet and maybe get rid of one Spartan.
Split up very well from the Spartans there. Try to get not hit as they get over this little mountain. Good positioning, of course, from the Spartans. Now they're river marching into the 79th. Let's see what will happen.
And there we go, my mountain plate crashed.
Alright. Really? Oh man.
Yeah, that's now all.
Oh, did you all tap again, man?
Good that you're not streaming.
Alright, the Spartans are actually chasing the tail of the 79th. Now the question will be, does the 79th try to lure the Spartans into a trap here or not? Oh, the Spartans are very aggressive right now. In between the tail and the mouth of the 79th
Going
line.
very aggressive
79th
there.
line forming up. Trying to charge the tail.
They charge.
But it's not actually working.
Oh.
Oh, that is
Doesn't
really
work out.
uncomfortable right now. That didn't work out. And now the 79th is charging. So yeah, the Spartans have to charge as well. It's a even melee though. 30 men on the French side and 29 men on the Spartan side.
See what will happen.
So the shooting didn't affect that much after all.
Better melee there for the Spartans. Way better.
Yeah.
Right, I'm back.
Wow.
But again, the middle side, the middle just circulates again. The left flank just, well, died for both sides almost.
Rip left
But
side.
the Spartans are having the upper hand right now. Now it's a question, are they able to get to their teammates fast enough so they don't lose more men? And yes, they are. That's pretty cool. Very cool here to see. It's very good to see here right now. They are getting away from some of the Frenchies to help the teammates and get, you know, and go with a huge mass on this one guy. I mean, no matter how good you are at melee, at least that's what I always used to say, when there are 3 people attacking you, actually 2 are even alright, when there are 3 or 2 people attacking you at the same time, you cannot block it. You have to do something else, but you just cannot block it unless you have like 6 arms and another bayonet.
Oh, we got very synchronized moving here of 79th Sergeant Max and Captain Alistair. That was
The last standoff.
That was looking very fun.
Alistair. Not Alistair.
That's how you tear Spartan apart, apparently.
Come on, boys, make it interesting.
Backpedaling here, so they do not get surrounded. I'm just actually waiting for them to
Spartans
break
are...
through. Yeah, that's, yes, that's right. That was the try to break through.
Yeah.
And the bunny jump.
Apparently jumping wasn't the wildest choice.
The bunny jump, the bunny
We
hop.
got one teammate there. Can happen, of course.
Yeah,
Wild
of
jumping
course, it was.
especially.
Actually, you know, you always think you would see the bunny hop to be very ineffective, but it's actually more surprising how often it actually works. You know, now it didn't work, but you see it work quite often. You know, especially as a last resort. Sometimes you have nothing else to do when there are 3 or 4 people who want to bang you with the bayonet, right? You have to get out of there, right? So this is not that much room, and you have to jump.
So if I'm not mistaken, the... Oh, that's alright, that's alright.
It's still...
It's not a match ball yet. It's a very long game, yeah, there we go. 4-4.
Yeah, but actually the next round this round already decides which side cannot lose. So
Yeah, that's true.
Of course.
It doesn't matter who wins right now, but the side who wins this round will definitely not lose. They will definitely get 1 point. So
Right, we got like a little waiting time here before it goes. Some people... Oh, alright. Spartan's moving out after shortly.
yeah, both sides moving out. Actually 79th also forming up again, and already again, oh man, these words. Again, well, giving off a early volley like we just saw every round. Like in the last 8 rounds, it always was the same pattern for the 79th in the beginning. Just get somewhere far away and just shoot. Maybe get a kill. I mean, it's a great tactic. That's how you can get rid of an enemy.
Let's see what will happen.
The
There's
Spartan
another
one is
round.
constantly war crying.
Yeah. Fairly passive
They're really
on both
eager to get
sides.
into the battle. They're really eager to get into the battle.
Yeah.
And there's a ripple march again by the Spartans.
Yeah, ripper marches are just great. They're very dangerous for yourself.
Yeah.
You know, if you do wrong, you can get annihilated within seconds. You know, if you do a ripper march into a firing line, you might as well just surrender.
Yeah.
But it's because it's just a very aggressive move to get rid of a lot. Well, actually, to close onto the enemy very fast, and that's why I actually like it and love it. And it's nice to see that.
Yep. So now Spartans retreating down the hill in that ripple march.
Yeah, they're trying to get in cover before the rest of the 79th can fire.
Yep. Now basically 79th isn't loaded, but on that range it shouldn't be too dangerous.
Yeah,
But
it's not.
Spartans have a chance to punish them if they get up the hill quick enough.
Nah, well,
Which they
it
don't.
wouldn't really matter. It wouldn't really matter because the range is they're just too far away from one another. You know, the Spartans will have to form up. You know, you would have to take aim. You also have to take that into consideration. It's not just like, okay, stand and one enemy dies. So it takes another 3 to 4 seconds for the first man to stand, while the last man might as well take another 10 seconds till he's able to fire. Oh, 10 seconds. And, yeah, sorry, I remember that. So both lines standing behind, well, actually, Spartans standing behind a hill, standing in cover.
So what could be dangerous now? 79th having some troubles in moving out fast. Was it very slow to move out, I gotta say.
Yeah, that's definitely not their strength, as you might see. You know, the 79th is not also moving out. They are very good at positioning themselves and choosing the right position, but the reaction is not always the fastest. That can happen. Well, that's not a big a problem, or that big a deal.
Oh!
I mean,
It
see,
is. 79th have someone in their team with 600 ping and 100 ping.
Holy shit!
that's kind of unfortunate.
It's unfortunate, yeah.
That's very unfortunate, yeah.
Thing is, they have no one else on spectator of their team who could jump in for that guy with 518 ping.
Yeah, but actually, you could just go. Well, you can't drop out this round. You should drop out next round, so the Spartans would have to get rid of 2 min. I mean, yeah, it kind of sucks for the Spartan 2 min. I'm sorry, but if you know, I think if you have somebody in your ranks that has a 700 ping, you know, it's worse than the other enemy
And now it's
having
900.
yeah, he's
That's
probably
crazy.
you can't do any melee. You know, the risk that he will do a team kill is just too damn high. You know.
For me it's now 287. Alright, 600 again.
That's right.
Never mind.
His ping is just crazy right now.
Yeah, ridiculously.
So no need to comment on the ping anymore. I think it's just crazy. So there we go. 79 shooting again at the Spartans that are moving into a better position.
Oh,
to shoot
first
that.
blood there.
There we have the first casualty.
Oh,
Second casualty.
second.
And another hit. So very well aimed by the 79.
Yeah, and
Spartans
immediately the repositioning. As I said, you know, that's their strength. The repositioning. They
Oh,
totally know where to position themselves.
And another kill. If Spartans
Another
don't
kill.
get
Should
somewhere
take the shots.
quickly,
and
they
another.
should. If Spartans shouldn't get somewhere quickly, they
And
will get
another.
annihilated.
Oh my god. They do need
But
to...
it's not over yet. A good volley can still turn this match around. Well,
Yeah,
it's not
indeed.
lost this round yet.
And we've seen enough good volleys so far, yeah.
It's 26 to 29 right now.
They need to do something right now. Like charge.
And there we go, the Ripple March.
Or even like shoot one time and then charge.
Yeah, well, a good volley would definitely help the melee. You know,
Yeah. Of course.
that's true. You know, a good volley from the Spartans where they kill like 6 men without losing one. That would be amazing, of course. It's not only amazing because you have 3 enemies less to fight, but you also have like this little morale boost. Alright, Spartans wanted to fire, but they charge. Apparently. Yeah, they're charging.
Yeah, now they're charging.
Oh, that
and
was
they
a
get
good-
flanked.
That was
Wow.
a good move. Excellent move
Very,
by
very,
79.
yeah, very,
Forming
very
up
good move.
quick enough.
Now they're
Now
trying.
Spartans having the best
Get a
angle,
1,
though.
2, 3,
Down.
4, 5.
My goodness.
Now
Wow!
the Spartans had the upper hand. That was very good reaction on
This is
both
how I want.
sides.
This is how I want a Premier League game. Yeah, well, this is how I want a Premier League game.
The 79 firing into the side of the charging Spartan line. They're not being reloaded. The Spartans seeing that and immediately punishing the enemy for that move. You know, that's pretty cool. So, you know, even though it was in favor of the 79 for a second, you know, I was like, okay, you know, that's it. Yeah, and yet the Spartans managed to pull out and get on top of that. That's pretty cool. But now this volley is looking too good for the 79.
Yeah, that's true.
And the charge. You
Yeah.
never know. There are wonders in melee. You know, there can be a miracle still right here.
Oh!
There we go.
And there down goes the officer.
Getting shot even when they move.
This looks like 79 is winning this charge.
You never know. You never know. It's the Spartans.
Yeah,
Alright,
that,
nothing
so-
said.
What to say? That was weird.
I mean, they won
Last round now.
300 against 3000. What are you doing? What can you do? Or was it?
Yeah, there we
300
go.
against...
Either we get a draw or
A whole army.
or the 79th will win. If I'm,
5-2-4 is the score right now for the 79. I'm actually hoping for a 5-5 because
Yeah,
you know
same.
that would just be such a good score for this match. I really hope for that because both sides just played well.
Indeed.
They played evenly. You know, there was a move on one side, and then the other side just responded with another great move. So that's very cool and very nice to watch right now.
Yep.
Anyway, I wouldn't mind the 79 winning, you know, but I would like to see a draw here because you know that just describes the game too much because this game was like just a draw the entire game.
Yeah.
That's true.
One side was winning, the other one won after. You know, then again, the 79 was winning, and the Spartans just won the next round, then again, and then the Spartans won,
Yeah.
and then the 79. So yeah, that's what makes
that's
it so fun to watch
nice.
right now.
So we're firing at will from the Spartan side here, and a nice volley by the 79,
Oh.
which actually gave them one kill, but now Spartans shot at someone as well.
Word. Word.
And the first one's writing an OG now. And another kill by the Spartans, actually a hat shot on Private James Maxwell to 79. A nice shot there. XA Artil, I don't know.
Yeah, let's
what
see,
I-
actually.
But what I realized is, Spartans are playing way more passive as they did the first rounds, and for me it looks like the Spartans are not that good in playing passive. They're way more better in playing aggressive, like going full in and...
Yeah, maybe they would have even got into the position that they having 5 points and 79 having 4 points if they would have started playing more passively earlier. Gotta agree there with you, but
Yeah, of
well,
course,
this is how
you know,
it is. This is how it is.
Yeah, the thing is with this map right now, if you look at the map, is that when the Spartans were on the site, the 79th is on right now, there's this awesome hill. And seeing as there are no camping rules, if you want to be rude, you can call it camping. The 79th is always trying to reposition. Is always trying to reposition itself around that hill,
Yeah.
because that hill is just such a good position. You know, it is. You can shoot from that hill. You can shoot at the enemy, you know, and get behind it and reload in cover. That is what the 79th is using, and the Spartans didn't use it when they had it. So now they have to find somebody who's using it. But yeah, true. The Spartans are playing way more passive because they can't just run up that hill. Maybe they could. But right now they're not doing it, at least. And they don't wanna lose, you know. So playing passive or playing aggressive sometimes is also a downside because you can easily and very fast lose a round. And if you play passive, you might as well always try to kill as many enemies as you can. So
Of course.
the odds for the melee are better, because the melee cannot be controlled that good, especially as the commander. If you're in command, you cannot control the melee, but you can control everything else. You can control the shootouts. And as long as you're in command, you want to control that game. You know, you want to win that game for your men. So you want to get in the best positions possible and kill as many enemies as possible. So now the Spartans got that heal I was just talking about.
Indeed, they claimed that.
And now they're just feeding it.
And we got the 79th running to basically the spawn of the Spartans. So they are having somewhat of circular movement with some volleys in between on a very far distance, basically across the map. 79th shooting at the Spartans. The Spartans having a little curve in there, which would make the 79th able to shoot that curve and getting some extra kills. But apparently they didn't.
Alright, Spartans moving out again. Let's see. I mean, come on, this is the last round, so I want to see something great here, you know? I mean, of course, I do not want either side to lose. Show me something great right now. Yeah, the 79th is always trying to get on the other side, you know, just on the other side where the Spartans just went. I'm always going to the opposite direction, but come on.
Indeed. A very fair post of the referee here. They're just playing good. I mean, there is no camping. There actually is no camping in a game like this, I'd say.
No, well, there is camping, but this isn't camping, you know? There is camping. There really is camping.
I mean,
you know?
they're even moving.
I mean, just watch artillery in you know, in the usual line bandits. The artillery is clearly camping, you know? They do not move their asses anywhere, usually. Usually, you know? So.
There we go. Looks like Spartans are somehow trying to catch the tail of 79.
Alright, this looks like the final part of this match. You know, of this round and of this match. Both lines getting closer and closing in on each other and getting the circular movement. The gap between the front, to the tail of the 79th and the front of the Spartans is getting closer and closer. The Spartans are trying to force their early melee here, apparently. But I'm sure the 79th will form up again and try to shoot into the almost charging line.
Yeah, there we go, there we go, there we go.
And the question is, will the command of the Spartans has to continue walking forward, because if you would have turned and followed the tail, right, you would have been in a such a bad angle, you would have lost too many men. Now the Spartans are firing, splitting a line to the left.
Very, very good execution there. Whoa!
Nice, but don't forget, the 79th is now in a good angle.
We had the officer aim here.
Yeah, that's true.
The officer aim.
Shit.
And that is a reset, ladies and gentlemen. Is it? Quickly asked by the referee.
Oh man, such a good shooting there from.
That was a really good move, but unfortunately the officer aim. I doubt that it was an accident. That it was on purpose.
Shit, dude.
Well, yeah, I mean that can happen. That's always sad, especially when that was such a well played round.
Spartans. Could have been such a good tie, but unfortunately it won't.
Well, you never know.
Yeah, I mean, with the last round, which would have been this round here, Spartan would be like looking even in the shooting part very good. I mean, they even win. What will happen now? Is there a reset
we'll
or
see it.
yeah?
We'll wait for the ref. Right, he's going to explain everything and
5 to 5.
oh, it's
all right. It's GG.
So is it the draw? That is the game, ladies and gentlemen. That is the game.
We didn't expect this.
79 probably being very.
Whoa, that was
going to be very, very, very disappointed.
I was really disappointed ending, but
why?
Well, no, they're going to be disappointed.
Yeah, that's true.
Officer aiming, but officer straight.
Right.
Ah,
That's
The officer wasn't even in wasn't in the line, right? So or what officer aiming? Yeah,
We're waiting for the final judgment.
I mean, I can understand that you'd say you wouldn't reset that because I'm not sure if that would have made that much a change because the line already stood still. I mean, of course, yeah. I don't want to say, hey man, wrong decisions. Okay, how it goes right now. I hope the 79th can live with that. I think a 5-5 is just a great score for this match.
All right, there we go. The score will stay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah,
I gotta agree there with you, Crow. So, yeah, just before everyone leaves Twitch, I want to thank everyone for coming by. We had amazing attendance tonight on the Twitch stream. We now have 46 people watching.
What the fuck?
This is really crazy for like the first official one with everything that we want to have for the coming season. Thank you very much for watching. If you want to keep up to date, just scroll a bit down. You can see Facebook and Twitter and whatsoever on there. Then you can, you know, just join it, and then you'll get spammed as soon as the next match will start. I love you all. It's such a great community, Mountain Blade community, and yeah. So,
yeah, same for me. Thanks for watching, and would be very nice if you get the like on Facebook there for our Facebook page. And
also,
yeah,
of course,
thank you so much for watching.
Any kind of feedback would be very great because
yeah,
you know we're not perfect either, and our goal is just to give you good videos on the NWL because we figured out, man, the NWL needs great videos, and give us that feedback. It helps us. Right?
Yeah, I mean we're even casting this game now for like 2-3 days. We're even not really prepared, and it worked so well, and you guys. I think you guys enjoying it, and yeah, pretty.
Just great.
Yeah, perfect, great.
Nice.
Yeah, the ending screen.
So, tomorrow we'll have the next match already, Premier League. We'll have the 77Y versus the KKA number 57. Same time here on Twitch. Make sure to visit us tomorrow as well. Tell your friends that are playing Mountain Blade as well. And 49 views.
Wow.
Thank you very much.
Oh my god.
Yeah, that's
so
it.
damn good.
Yeah, see ya.
Yeah. See ya.